Hello everyone, and welcome again to another LEGO Bionicle video. For today guys, we are going to be unboxing two masks of ultimate power, but they are from different designers or creators or whatever you want to call them. But I bought two different masks of ultimate power from two different people because I wanted to do a comparison to see how close they both are, I guess, to the official Mask of Ultimate Power. If I can find any, hopefully on Google, we'll definitely take a look and see, compare, contrast, etc, etc. With that said guys, let's get straight into opening the actual box. Okay, so let's get straight into opening this box. And just a nice clean cut through the middle. Maybe add a little cut there. One more to the other side, and there you go. That's how you open up a box. Now just more stuff here. Let's take all that out, and here are the two masks. And what? Did I get this in black? I honestly thought I got it in white. Oh well. Okay, so those are the two masks. So as you can see here guys, here is the first mask. Now this mask actually comes from SirTumbleweed. I think it was SirTumbleweed, but his official shop name is called Cezium's or Cezium's Custom Shop. I'm really sorry if I really mispronounced your name there, but that's the name of the shop, and I'll put a link in the description below for you all to check it out. So here, I can't believe it, I thought I got this in white, but here is the black Mask of Ultimate Power in the black, strong and flexible, and I got this for $12.50 US dollars, so $12.50 US dollars. Now this is, I believe, in the villager size scale. It is quite small, I have to say, and very pointy, I'll have to admit as well. Quite spiky, and it seems pretty fragile. I feel like if I push any harder, then I can actually break a piece off. But yeah, as you can see there, quite different, I would say, of course, to Cyberhands Mask of Ultimate Power. This has a lot of, I guess, defined spaces, and much thinner and slimmer, I would have to say, of course. But in terms of the design and image, I can't obviously be sure if it's near or even close to it, but overall it looks nice. I wouldn't say that I would personally put this on the mask, because I think it would make the head a bit too, I don't know, it would expose the head a bit more because there are so many thin pieces. Like, check that out guys, that is so thin. Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't really expect something like this. Quite fragile, as mentioned, but still nice design. Of course, it still does follow off the similar design from the actual LEGO designers concept of the Mask of Ultimate Power. But I think it's a bit off, though, I would have to say. But still, it's a good mask, guys. Obviously, we want to provide good and creative criticism, nothing bad, positive, constructive as well feedback. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to do now is going to bring the other Mask of Ultimate Power that's on my pedestal, and we'll compare and contrast. Okay, so here are the two masks, guys, as you can see in front of me. Now, of course, with SirTumbleweeds Mask, it is, I guess in a way, a lot thinner version of the Mask of Ultimate Power by Cyberhand. You can see it there, guys. The circular bit there is quite large in comparison to the mask from Cyberhand, and of course with Cyberhands it's much more defined than the one by SirTumbleweed. But you can say that it's a lot more not defined, but there's a lot more I guess angles from SirTumbleweeds Mask. You can see it there, guys, on the side. Just a lot of angles, slants, slopes, things like that, which is great, don't get me wrong guys, which is really great. I like that idea, but the overall mask is just too thin, I would have to say, and fragile in the sense that you could possibly break the mask. You can see here with Cyberhands one, it's quite rigid, quite tough. It's not likely to break, which is good, and of course that's what we want for a mask, because at the end of the day we're paying for its age, or how long it can last for, and of course its design. So I don't think with, of course you have to handle these with the utmost you know, care and stuff, but still, you want something thick, strong, and of course that's what Cyberhand provides with his Mask of Ultimate Power. Now of course guys, as you can see on the side there, with SirTumbleweeds, his mask kind of angles up a bit. If you can see it there guys, the piece is just angling up. Here with the Cyberhands, it's a bit, you know, I guess straight. There's a bit of angles going on at the top there, but not as much as SirTumbleweeds Mask, as you can see. And yeah, it's just a lot more thinner guys, I have to say. But I think I prefer personally the Cyberhand Mask of Ultimate Power, but at the end of the day guys, it doesn't matter. I'm providing constructive feedback. It's nothing bad, of course, nothing negative intended, but it's just, I guess, personal opinions. And I want you to let me know guys, what do you think of these two masks? Are they good? Are they bad? You know, any good or bad feedback, let me know guys. I'd really like to know. An interesting point as well is the top there. You can see it's kind of angled and it's quite spiky. Now I don't really recall ever seeing that with the official Mask of Ultimate Power, but if we do, that's quite interesting. But there you can see it's much more thicker and a lot more nicer. You see the jaws a lot more larger, the eyes a lot more larger with SirTumbleweeds than with Cyberhands there, but a lot thinner design of course, and just, yeah, fragile to be honest. Now if I turn it around, you can see the hole is actually a lot more larger, so there's much more of a gap, you would say, with not with Cyberhands, sorry, with SirTumbleweeds than with Cyberhands. But there's like a little rigid piece there. I think that's for something to do with the design. I can't really remember or whatever. But yeah, anyway, I guess the most important thing now is just to try it on the Mask Maker and see what it looks like. Okay, so here is Mask Maker Makuta, or Makuta the Hoarder, whatever you want to call him. Now here is of course SirTumbleweeds Mask of Ultimate Power, and it's not holding on properly. Why is that? Wow, that is quite loose. I did not expect that, to be honest. But anyway, let's just put it on for now and just look at the overall design. It's a bit wonky. It's really unstable and loose there. Oh, how do you keep this on? Okay, so there we go. I think that should be okay. There is the Mask of Ultimate Power, guys, as you can see. Now, in terms of its look, I think it's just too slim. It's not even on properly. You can see there, guys, you can see his jawlines a lot more easily. And yeah, it's not really working out really well. It's not even holding on in place. But maybe that should do it. Oh, just. But anyway, there you can see it, guys. Now overall design, I'm not gonna say that it's bad, but I'm not gonna say that it's really close to the official Mask of Ultimate Power. By no means am I showing any negative criticism. All I'm saying is that I think this mask has a lot of potential, and I think it just needs to be redesigned. Of course, it needs to be more thicker and just fix up on the details. You know, obviously on the sides, of course with the top, and of course with the I guess the side bits that kind of stick out from the Mask of Ultimate Power. But if I show you proper images, you'll see that if I go back to Google, there you can see, guys, if I enhance that for us all, you can see that it's not really, you know, you can see it's quite different. I put them side to side. See, you can see how Cyberhands got it on point. It's practically exactly the same, or very close to it, of course. Maybe a few slight details that need to be fixed, but it's quite different to some SirTumbleweeds there. And of course here you can see it has a more of a thick skeletal look, and here unfortunately it has a very thin looking skeletal look, and that's just unfortunate, but I guess it's just a learning curve for everyone. But yeah, anyway, now that's that. Let's see the Mask of Ultimate Power from Cyberhand. Okay, so let's put on Cyberhand's mask. I already have done this, but we'll do it anyway again, because I did do an unboxing for this quite a while ago. I think about 3 months ago, 2 months ago, can't remember. But you can check it out on my channel, guys. And there it is. There is the Mask of Ultimate Power on the Mask Hoarder Makuta, or Mask Maker Makuta, as you can see there. And it looks great, I have to say. I like it. I really, really like it. Of course, you can still see the jaw lines there, but hey, it's a lot thicker. It makes more sense, and it looks pretty similar to the artwork. This is an artwork, right, I think. Let's see if we can find a proper official picture of the actual mask of ultimate power. Nope. 1 second, guys. So of course, guys, as you can see, there is the mask of ultimate power from the actual cartoon. As you can see, obviously going back and telling the story, I can't remember if this was actually a picture showing the mask of ultimate power in the cartoon. I think it was. I'm not sure. Anyway, here it is. Here's a proper picture of it, and you can see it's quite similar, of course, to Cyberhands design. Very similar. You can see how the circular bit sticks out, exactly the same to Cyberhands. Now, of course, SirTumbleweeds unfortunately does not really stick out. It does stick out, but you can't see the circular line patterns or the patterns of the lines coming out of the actual circular bit. So yeah, things like that, guys, just small details that just need to be fixed. You can see it's quite similar, I have to say. I really like it. The design looks great. And yeah, I think that is pretty much it. So one last thing, guys, of course, we need to give it a try on the Shadow Titan. Now, of course, I know this is the villager size scale, but still, we'll give it a go and see what it looks like on him anyway. Put it on. It's quite loose. It's just not. It's not bonding or attaching onto the actual headpiece. I don't know why. It's just anyway. Okay, so let's fix that up there, just like that, and adjust it in. Like, whoa! Don't fall on me. There is the mask of ultimate power on the Shadow Titan Makuta. And yeah, no, it's not really working out well there. I think even because, not because it's obviously the villager size, but it's not really there. It's not really on point. It's too thin, to be honest. It doesn't have that thickness that the mask of ultimate power originally has, and I guess that's just a bit lacking and unfortunate. But nonetheless, still a great design, a great mask, and I applaud SirTumbleweed for making a great mask, of course, for even attempting to even build the mask. I don't think many people are really willing to, because it is quite hard. It takes a lot of time, dedication, effort, and of course, guys, we need to applaud both designers for creating two great masks, I have to say. But of course, with Cyberhands mask, it is much more aligned and closely I guess matching to the official mask of ultimate power that the Lego designers have provided us from the Makuta contest and from other possible I guess promotional pictures of Makuta when he does wear the mask of ultimate power. There you can see it, guys. There it is on the pedestal, and it looks great. I have to say, it really looks nice on the pedestal. I'm not gonna lie there, guys. I think any mask, to be honest, that's, you know, obviously special or powerful, put on a pedestal, just looks great, in all honesty. But there you can see it on the pedestal, looks great. Of course, yeah, exactly the same thing with the mask of ultimate power from Cyberhand. But if you want this mask, guys, by all means, go buy it. It's a thinner version of course, the mask of ultimate power by Cyberhand. I guess a much more defined, or a bit more defined, if that's the way of calling it. A bit more defined, just a few, I guess, details that are just a bit off, but still great design. Thank you again so much to Tumbleweed for creating this mask, and of course to Cyberhand, thank you so much for creating this mask as well. Now, of course, I'm actually going to just show you quickly my other mask of ultimate power, and that's from Cyberhand. It's the Titan scale, and that's the mask that's going to be for Overlord. And here it is, guys. Here is the Titan scale mask of ultimate power from Cyberhand. Now, guys, this is actually the white, strong, and flexible polish. Now, I have to say, it's a lot smoother in terms of texture than, of course, just with the white, strong, and flexible, because it's got quite a grainy feel with the white, strong, and flexible. I highly recommend, guys, to honestly get the polished version. I think you're just adding on an extra 50 cents. I bought this mask for about $18 US, and of course, including shipping, I have to pay for shipping, which is so expensive. But I guess it's worth it for these, because now I can finally say I officially have all three official Lego designer models from the Makuta contest, and of course from the promotional videos showing the Shadow Titan Makuta and all that other stuff as well. But there you can see it, guys. a great mask, I have to say. I can't really talk much about it because obviously I've already done a review on this mask, but I can tell you now, guys, in terms of the feel, it feels so nice. Very smooth texture, just great, guys. Polished, just get the polished one, guys. Do not get the grainy or the standard plastic and strong and flexible. It's just, no, it's too grainy. Kind of like this one here. This one's quite grainy and it doesn't feel as nice. Of course, with this one polished, nice and smooth, and that's exactly what you want. Okay, one more thing I wanted to quickly show you guys is this. Now, unfortunately, with this, it's actually not attaching on properly. It's a bit hard. Now, you got to push it in, and it fits on properly and nicely, of course, I have to say. But pulling it out is a bit of a task. Oh, okay. So that required a bit of force. So if you do get the Mask of Ultimate Power in the polished version, of course, wide, strong, and flexible, just be careful when you put it on, of course. Don't obviously push it too hard, but it may require you to add a bit of force just to push it in, and a lot more force just to pull it out, because it is nicely firm and actually set on the head. You know, it's set in pretty firmly, so yeah, just be careful about that. But now, I know it's in white, but that's actually a good question, guys. Can you let me know where I can get any good paint, or any paint similar, of course, to the LEGO designers that they used for their Masks of Ultimate Power from when they actually showcased their Overlords and, you know, not their Overlords, their Makutas, I should say. I would really like to know, guys. Please let me know, please, in the comments below. Any help would be really greatly appreciated, so then I can get the color on point and finally say I am 100% complete with all of the 3 designs. But now I'm going to show you something pretty cool. And there you go, guys. This is my preview. Of course, in my next video I'm going to be showcasing all 3 models of the Makutas, and of course you can see it looks quite bizarre because one's in gold, one's in black, and one's in white. Now, of course, with the Mask of Ultimate Power for the Overlord, I'm gonna have to paint that gold, but I know there's a specific type of gold for these masks, and I don't know what it is. So if you guys do know, please let me know, guys. It would really be greatly appreciated. But there you can see, guys, all 3 models. They look beautiful. I just love them. Just look at them, guys. They look so great. The image is kind of killed there. There we go. It kind of looked off there for a bit. You could see one of his wings just not, you know, just didn't look right. But there you can see them, guys. Of course, I want you to all let me know which is your favorite model. I'd really love to know which models you personally like. I personally know what I like. I honestly prefer the Overlord. The Overlord is just the best model out of all of them. And then, of course, I'll go with the Shadow Titan second, and then the Brawler Makuta in third, just because the Brawler doesn't really feature as much, I guess, specifications and details as does the Overlord, you know, obviously, and the Shadow Titan. Of course, the sad thing about the Overlord, it doesn't have a gear function, but we'll talk about that later on in time. So that's in my next video, guys. Stay tuned for that. And of course, that is my unboxing completed with the Shapeways. Like I said, thank you so much, Cyberhand, and of course to SirTumbleweed for creating these masks. Really great masks. Really appreciate them. And of course, guys, we need to upload them for that. So, with that said, guys, please subscribe to my channel if you have enjoyed this video. Smash that like button if you have enjoyed this review slash, I don't know, showing you my Makutas, I guess. I don't know what else to say. But anyway, guys, thank you again so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe. Share my channel around as well. I will be talking to you all very, very soon. Bye-bye.